Song all about modern day love. Sherry was a waitress at the only joint in town. She had a reputation as a girl who'd been around down Main Street after midnight. A brand new pack of cigs, a fresh one hanging from her lips, a beer between her legs. She'd ride down to the river and meet with all her friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Now Sonny was a loner. He was older than the rest. He was going in the Navy, but he couldn't pass the test. So he hung around town. He sold a little pot. Yeah, the law caught wind of Sonny, and one day he got caught. But he was back in business when they set him free again. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, Sonny's playing 8-ball in a joint where Sherry worked, when some drunken out-of-towner put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Now Sonny took his pool cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, stuffed $1 in the tip jar, walked on out the door. She was running right behind him, reaching for his hand. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Jumped into his pickup. Sonny jammed her down in gear. Sonny looked at Sherry, said, "Let's get on out of here." The stars were high above them. The moon was in the east. The sun was setting on them when they reached Miami Beach. They got a motel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Soon ran out of money, but Sonny knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees who dealt in contraband. Now Sonny met the Cuban in a house just off the route, with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. The cards were on the table when the law came busting in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. The Cubans grabbed the goodies, Sonny grabbed the jack. He broke the bathroom window and he climbed on out the back. Now Sherry drove the pickup through the alley on the side, where a lawman tackled Sonny and was reading him his rights. She pulled out in the alley with a single shot 14. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, they left the lawman life. They made their getaway. Got back to the motel just before the break of day. Sonny gave her all the money and he blew a little kiss. If they ask you how this happened, say I forced you into this. She watched him as his tail lights disappeared around the bend. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, it's Main Street after midnight, just like it was before. 21 months later at the local grocery store. Now Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer, and the headlines read that Sonny is going to the chair. She pulls back onto Main Street in her new Mercedes Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. The road goes on forever. party never ends. This old town is filled with sin. It will swallow you in if you got some money to burn. Take it home right away. You got 3 years to pay, but Satan is waiting his turn. I am to say it will all wash away, but we don't believe anymore, 'cause we got our recruits and our green mohair suits. So please show your ID at the door. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse. It seems like this hometown's insane. On the 31st floor, a gold-plated door won't keep out the Lord's burning rain. Now some friends came around, tried to clean up this town, but his ideas made some people mad. But he trusted his crowd, and he spoke right out loud, and they lost the best friend they had. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse. It seems like this whole town's insane. On the 31st floor, a gold-plated door won't keep out the Lord's burning rain. On the 31st floor, a gold-plated door won't keep out the Lord's burning rain. Well, on the south side of Chicago, in the saddest part of town, and if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy more than trouble. You see, he stand about 6 foot more. All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just to call him sir. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. You know he's meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday about a week ago, Leroy was shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. He cast his eyes upon her, and when the troubles soon began, and old Leroy Brown, he learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong. You know he's meaner than a junkyard dog. Now the two men took to fight, and when they pulled him from the floor, old Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. Yeah, he was shot about 100 places, and he's cut in a couple more. And you better believe it was a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, bad Kong. You know he's meaner than a junkyard dog. Now he's a fan, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong. You know he's meaner than a junkyard dog. He's meaner than a junkyard dog. He's meaner than a junkyard dog. Leroy Brown, huh?
Mars-Hall.tv, your online portal to Martian culture, helping Martians discover Marshall.